Hi Aries, it's Nick and Nala back with your weekly reading. I hope you guys are doing good. This is for all my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. We're going to be covering a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and love, romance, dating, and or relationships. I will have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards as a continuation and a part 2 where we will dive in deeper, ask a few more questions, seeing where the overall energy is at with you and your person. What are they thinking about when it comes to you? What's going on in their headspace? How are they feeling in their heart and soul when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, then followed up with your advice at the end. So if you're interested in diving in deeper like that, click the link below right after you're done watching this and it'll take you directly there. If you want to follow me on my Instagram, TikToks, second YouTube channel, everything's linked below, and those are my only links. I don't have any other pages because it was brought to my attention someone was like making fake pages or something. The only ones I have are linked below. Everything else is not me. And if you want to check out my poetry book, it is available on Amazon. That is also linked below. All right. Okay, let's dive into the weekly energies that's going on in the sky for all of us, and then we'll get straight to your reading. So this week we are transitioning from August to September. We're officially in Virgo season, so mutable earth. It's a little bit of a different vibe than Leo season, as we will start to feel. It's Labor Day weekend here in the US, so some people may have Monday off and have a 3-day weekend, so congrats, or you get to celebrate or have fun or rest. Stay cool out there because it's been really hot. All right, so on the 28th, we have Uranus and Taurus going retrograde. So it's giving us a little more time and wiggle room to prepare and go through some changes in our own unique individual way when it comes to our foundation, security, stability in our lives. And this is time now to get our life in order, get it organized, get our ish together. If we didn't do it before, if there are things that we needed to start, complete, continue, this is the time to now start preparing for that, so that when it goes direct, you're ready and you're not falling behind. So this is, take advantage of this time. If there is something that you forgot to do before, like you needed to get done, don't leave that till last minute. On the 30th, we have a Pisces full moon at 7 degrees. So of course, the mutable signs will be feeling this the most: Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius. And or if you have planets near 7 degrees, personal planets usually. So the Pisces full moon, of course, is going to bring up emotions, make us be in our feelings. We may be more easily triggered, feeling sensitive, happy tears, sad tears, either way, feels, but it's to heal us. It's like washing us away, it's cleansing us. So don't be, surprised if you're feeling more sensitive and emotional, and it doesn't have to be a bad thing. Maybe you're feeling emotional, but like happy, it's different for everybody. And it's I feel like it's closing up a chapter, closing out a cycle for us, because afterwards on September 3rd, we have Venus in Leo going direct. So I feel like this is now, it's like we're going to be entering a time where our hearts now can open up again, and some relationships could be healing, mending, reconnecting, whether it's friends, family, so on and so on. So Venus and Leo going direct now is going to help us feel more comfortable to express ourselves, open our hearts back up. If it was closed up or we were dealing with past things, maybe now it's going to be resolved, or it's like sprinkling more positive light energy in the sky when all these retrogrades are happening. So matters of the heart may lighten up a little bit. All right. The way I see it is like the Pisces full moon is like rain coming down, and then like Venus and Leo is like the rainbow coming out and the sun. All right, so let's get into your reading. Let's go into health. So for all my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, what's going on when it comes to their health? Please tell us a little bit more for this week or whenever they're watching this. And when I say health, it could be physical, mental, emotional, anything. Judgment. All right, Aries, so what's going on when it comes to your health? So it feels like this week you have a clear mind, like you're very it may be easier for you to focus, or you may know what you need to do. Like you don't have any like fogginess or like confusion or feeling conflicted or indecisive. You're very like sharp. Maybe you're like on it. You're like, okay, yeah, like, I clearly understand that, like, you may be quicker, or it may be easier for you to like see through BS, see through nonsense, or like fix things, be on top of it, or like know what's wrong with you. You like catch it right before it happens, or like you know it. You're like on top of it. It feels like mentally you're very sharp this week, and your judgment is very clear. So you can trust yourself, you can trust your intuition. It feels like maybe you are like, things are very like, it's like magnified for you. Like you see it super clear. Like if someone else doesn't see it, you're like, you didn't see it, it's right there. And they're like, no, I don't see it. You're like, it's right there. So your vision could be really good this week, or maybe you've got your eyes fixed. Maybe you have new contacts, new glasses or something, or like, not just physically, it's like you are mentally like super clear. You know what you need to do, you know what's going on. Like maybe you were feeling kind of like all foggy or like out of it last week, or the past few weeks, but now this week it's like you're back on your game. So I see you kind of being like very sharp and on top of it, and maybe this gives you more time, more energy to like do things and be like active or work on your health. So I like it, guys. You have good judgment, I guess, when it comes to your health. Let's see what's going on when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, please. Or something maybe shared with you, something maybe announced to you when it comes to your health as well. And I feel like it could be good news. Or like, oh, this is what we concluded was the reason, or this is what you had going on. You're like, okay, cool. Like now it's like you got your answer. I feel like you're getting your answer or your answers this week. What's going on when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances from my Aries? Queen of Cups. All right, so Aries, what's going on when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances? It looks like you are receiving love and support from another person, your supporters, your customers, clients, or the universe, God, your angels. So you're receiving love and support in this area of life. It could be from an actual person, maybe a female, feminine energy, a woman possibly. Maybe it's your boss, someone you work with, someone who is a client, customer, or who is helping you, guiding you. But you're receiving love and support, and feeling maybe cared for, feeling like, man, things are really working out for me because I'm doing things from the heart. And I think because maybe you might be emotionally invested into your work, or like you put a lot of like love into what you do, even if you feel, even if like it doesn't matter what you do, whether you make cookies or you're you're a teacher, like you put a lot of love into what you do, and people feel that, or whoever it affects, your customers, clients, your products or services, like because you put so much love and good genuine intention into your art, your craft, your work, your studies, people feel that, and you're receiving benefits from it, okay? And you're feeling connected, or you're feeling like what you're doing has a purpose, has a meaning and purpose, and it's fulfilling you. It's making you feel satisfied, or you're like in your feelings about it, but in a good way. So you're receiving love and support to continue doing this, or to continue being raw, continue being authentic, and being true to you, and putting your heart and soul into what you're doing, instead of just like putting it together and just like not caring, like there's a difference between like, a teacher who really cares about, her students, or, making sure they're okay, and someone who's just doing it just because it's their job. You know what I mean? So I feel like you don't do it just because it's your job. You do it with love, and it makes a difference, and that's why it makes you stand out, and you're receiving now support and love, abundance from the universe or from someone else. So don't ever feel like what you're doing doesn't matter, because it does. Even if, maybe you're just a waitress or working at a retail store or something, like you can be just a nice, genuine person, genuinely helpful, and that energy you're putting off, it gets back, it gets returned to you in different ways that you would never expect. Okay, let's see what's going on when it comes to your work, to your love, romance, dating, or relationships. When it comes to my Aries, love, romance, dating, or relationships, please. First on their side. Okay, then on this other side for this other person. All right, so on your side, Aries, we got the Queen of Wands, the Chariot, and the Knight of Swords. So some of you could have Cancer, maybe Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or Leo, Sagittarius somewhere in your chart. on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all of the above. We have the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Emperor. All right, so as far as who you could be dealing with, it could definitely be another Aries, like yourself, or fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, maybe air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. But doesn't have to be, could be any other sign. Don't get too fixed on that. Okay, so what's going on here? I feel like both of you are similar in age. Both of you may be similar in age, but sometimes this person is acting, or maybe was acting a little bit more like immature in the beginning, and now you later are feeling maybe more like youthful or like playful, or like you're able to be more childlike afterwards. So it's like kind of switched with you guys. I feel like this person is usually someone who's like a playboy or playgirl, like confident, you know, is attractive, you know, is not shy, doesn't hold back. They don't, like, they can talk to anyone. Maybe someone who has dated, you know, like they're not afraid to talk to people, and like maybe they have a reputation for being like a player or something, but they're interested in you. They're very drawn to you, or they think you're really attractive, and they want to come towards you, but for some reason they are shy, or they're holding off in contacting you, or like they want to talk to you, they want to initiate a conversation or reach out to you, but you actually probably make them nervous. Someone who you wouldn't think to make nervous, you make them nervous. Like this person could be like the big shot, or someone like, oh, everybody wants, everyone is into, and you would think, oh, there's no way this person will talk to me, or like, why would I be intimidating to them, or why would they like me? Yes, they do like you, and they're intimidated, or they're shy, they're like nervous because they actually like you. You're not just like some other person, they're actually seriously interested, and so they don't want to mess up. So they're like holding off, or waiting, or building up the courage to speak to you, or to say something to you, or to ask you out. And I feel like this could be someone who maybe you work with, or go to school with, or someone who's like part of some kind of creative group or something with you. Maybe they go to the gym, the same gym as you, or workout classes. I feel like this person could be very sporty, athletic, physically fit, someone who's very passionate. They could be very masculine, okay, or someone who's just like action oriented. They get things done. It could be like a morning person. This person could also be someone who's like a business owner, manager, CEO, someone who's like a leader, a boss, okay. And so that's why you wouldn't think they like are shy, or would be fearful or something, but you'd be surprised. They are you make them kind of nervous, because you are like hot. You're coming up as someone super attractive that they're very, very drawn to. And I feel like you're someone who, you know what you want, you're moving forward with confidence, and that can sometimes be intimidating for some people. Like, you know what you want and you're not messing around. And I feel like some of you drive really fast, or you have a really nice car. And maybe this person has seen you around, or seen you driving around, and recognizes you, or has recognized you, and they're like, wow, like they just admire you, or they stare at you a lot. And you could have already been talking to them. Maybe you've already had conversations with them, but you had no idea that this person liked you, or you didn't know that they were attracted to you, and you're just like, oh, la, 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 like kind of like clueless about it. But the more and more that they see you or talk to you, it's like the more and more they like fall for you, but you may not have any clue or any idea, and you're just like doing you and being silly, or like whatever. But I think that's what they like, that it's almost like they feel that you carry this natural confidence, not in a cocky way, but like you don't know how attractive you are. You don't know how much of like an impression you make on people. You're just like, oh, silly and like goofy, but you're so like, there's something about you just like so impressive to them. Okay, so let's continue this on an extended reading and see where this person's energy is at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. Okay, so we'll continue on an extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for your next reading. Take care. Bye.